Welcome everybody. So today we will be continue with a new topic in our advanced Python series called args and Kwargs, and we will also talk about normal arguments which you may already know. The normal arguments we pass in a function, normal arguments. Then we will talk about star args, or you can give it any name. You can say arguments, argue, or anything you can say. It's all right, but you must have a star before it. An important point, they are also called non-keyword argument because they are just like tuples, not like dictionary. But in case of star Kwargs, you can say Kwargs, they are keyword arguments because we pass key and word arguments like in the dictionary, and it is like tuple, they are immutable. So let's start by making a function def name printer. So you must be asking, why do we need them? Because in case when we need to print 100 names, we would have to write name 1, name 2, and so on up to name 100. That will be a lot of work. So what you can do is you can simply write star args and then print and wait a minute, you can write a for loop for argin args and then print, you can say arg. So you can write name is and then this. So now you can pass it let's say a tuple with or you can say a list, because we do not need to change them here. It's like non-changeable. So if you do not understand tuple, then just please learn the basics. I have passed the link of my book in the description. You can learn from basic to intermediate level and then continue with this. Price of the book is very reasonable. It's $5. So now what you can do is we can make just object, or we can say a name equals to, you can say names, let's say Rohit, and let's use people's name who commented this Gyan Tech Knowledge. If you want me to use your name, then definitely comment. Then we can have Aryan, my brother's name, and then we can just simply pass name printer, and then we can just give names, and you will be shocked to see the result. Wait a minute, I have to write star here too. See, let me show you. So you can see name is Rohit, there is 2 space, it gives itself a space, so I do not need to give it a one. So now you can see name is Rohit, name is Gyan Tech Knowledge, name is Aryan. So now you do not need to worry of writing one more parameter here, then changing its value, and then if you have to change something in that, then you have to change here, then here. It's just a burden. You can just simply write tech, then programming, and you are good to go. So as you can see, we can add any number of arguments now. You can give it like 1, 2, and you can see it's working fine. Now let's talk about Kwargs. So this is args. Now let's talk about Kwargs, and here double star. So in args we pass a tuple. In Kwargs, let me just write here, we pass a dictionary keyword value pair. So let's just copy this only and we can use it again, and then let's just write double star Kwarg. Yeah, it's correct. Then Kwarg in Kwargs. Wait a minute, here Kwargs will not come. It will come key comma value in Kwargs dot items, and then we can write key is, wait a minute, and we can write here key and then backslash n, so that it's a new line character. You do not need to worry. And then we can say value is, and then simply we can write value, and it will do the trick. So now what we need to do is we need to make a, let's say a dict equal to, and it will consist of key and value pair. So let's say Rohit teacher, and then our subscriber Mr. Gyan Tech Knowledge as a learner, yeah, the spelling is correct. So let's start with 2. So name printer, and then we will give it a Kwarg, let's say dict, and it will do the work. You can see key is Rohit, value is teacher, key is Gyan Tech Knowledge, value is learner. So now this is done. Now what we need to do next? So let's talk about normal argument. It's simply the argument which we passes inside a function. So let's see name, and then here print name is, and then we can just write here name is name. Very funny. Name printer, and then we can just pass it a name. We will use again our subscriber Mr. Commenter Gyan Tech Knowledge, and let's see, it's working fine. So it's a normal argument. So there is an important thing, there is a pattern, like first normal argument, then the args and the kwargs will come. So this is the sequence, you must all remember. This is the correct sequence. Let's try. Command copy, command v, and then comma star args comma star star kwargs, and we can just use them. So we can just copy these. So this is the benefit of being a coder. You can just copy paste, save your time, that's all. If in case you have to write all this code on a paper, then your life is screwed, man. So let's see, let's take this and just paste, uncomment it, and then we will pass it as a args star names comma star star, and we will use this as a kwargs. So this will be dick, and we are set to go. Let's see what this does. So as you can see, it's printing first of all normal argument, which is our subscriber Mr. Gyan Tech Knowledge. Then it's printing Rohit, then Gyan Tech Knowledge again, then Aryan, then tag programming 1 2. So it's okay. But what if we try to mess up, we try to play with it? Then Python will say, oh, you try to being over smart, I am over smart than you. And it says parameter cannot follow Kwargs. So this means that this way of writing is wrong, and if I do something again wrong, then it will say, you want to screw up more, let me show you who is the boss. And you can see again the same. So it's okay to use them in a sequence only, the correct sequence. So I hope you have understood it well. It is a very important topic in the case of advanced Python, when we use them in the game development, like we are making multiple enemies and we have to import them in a single function for something, let's say, then it will be really hard to do in the normal fashion, but it will be very easy using args. Like, share and subscribe, and be like our boy Gyan Tech Knowledge, and comment on every video like he does. So thanks everybody, see you later.